Internet, good morning! I have a match today against SuperBlah411 Nick, good friend of mine. OU, I only have a lot of pokes made. And I guess Tornadus, Therian went Uber, so I had to work around that. But I'm pretty sure he was going to Stealth Rock me, someone's going to Spore him right off the bat. And on the off chance he U-turned me, actually I thought it was like a 40% chance, I was going to hit whatever came in with the Spore. So, that's fine. I'm just going to Bullet Seed now because I know, you know, he's probably going to die. But I only hit twice, unfortunately, and he gets a first turn Wake. So that's literally the worst thing that could happen in that situation. And that's awful. My bad luck precedes me, I suppose. And then he goes into Zapdos, and I know I could probably, if I get like a 4 or 5 hit on Bullet Seed, I can probably take him out with a 4 Bullet Seed or something like that. So I get lucky. I get the 5 Bullet Seed. I'm like, wow, I can take him out if I get like 4. Even 3 is close because of how much the 5 did. I said maybe 3, but definitely 4 will take him out, but even 3. So I hit him with another Bullet Seed. I know I'm faster because he's definitely bulky with the leftovers. And I do hit him with 3. I really thought he died, but he lived with like 6. So my bad luck once again. Kill me. He takes me out with Hidden Power, and that was huge because literally Breloom could have swept him, his entire team. Gastrodon dead. You'll see as the game goes on. I literally could have beaten him. Slowbro dead. So I go to Magments, which I honestly thought, I don't know why looking at it, but I honestly thought it was my Choice Scarf version. I hit him with the Dragon Claw. My mind was like, wait, I didn't see leftovers after the Stealth Rock before I attack, so obviously I'm Scarfed. I look away. I wasn't thinking. So I thought I still think at this point I'm Scarfed. I'm going to hit him with the Dragon Claw. But he hits me with Stone Edge, and that was a huge misplay on my part, and I ended up paying a huge price for it by losing Salamence. And that's just literally one of the worst things that could happen to me, because now I'm down 2 pokes that could have been a lot of help, and that's no good. But I do hit Draco Meteor, and I do take out the Landorus. So that's good. I wish that Salamence didn't die. I wish Breloom didn't die, but I guess, you know, bad luck happens. You gotta try to work around it. So I switch out, kind of fearing the Pursuit, but I'm like, he's probably gonna use Sub, and that seems the most likely choice to use Sub. But if he does use Pursuit, then I can get a free switch to Infernape and scare him out. So since he sets up a Sub, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna U-turn out because I know it's super effective, and I know he's probably gonna hit me with either an Earthquake or a Crunch or something of that nature. So or you know, the the third possibility, which is possibly Fire to Stone Edge. I was gonna say Fire Punch, that's not right, but I die. I honestly don't know. I was really hoping he's going with the Earthquake there, but that was probably the obvious play to use U-turn, so that's fine. But he switches out, and obviously I have to use just close combat on the off chance he predicts me to switch again. But he goes into Slowbro and making U-turn the better choice in the situation, and I didn't do the better choice in the situation, obviously. So that's just my fault again, and I should have been more in tune to what he was doing. I switch out to the only thing that can really take Slowbro, which is a Slowbro. You know, why not? He Thunderwaves me, which is fine. I'm slowish anyway. But, you know, I figured my bad luck, I was just going to keep getting more and more Parahex and stuff like that, so I was really like, oh god, Parahex, no, god, oh no, that's going to be awful. But I actually don't get any at all this entire match. Oh, spoiler alert, I don't get any Parahex. And it allows me to make somewhat of a comeback because he's not prepared for Combine Slowbro, especially since I can beat his Gastrodon. He was assuming, I guess, for a while that I only had like a Scald, but that was it. That's not the case at all. But I mean, I used Scald here. It doesn't do anything. I mean, the worst thing that could happen was, you know, he gained 0 HP, and Psyshock wasn't going to do locks. I'm not going to use Psyshock on a special or on a defensive Slowbro. I do have Psyshock, by the way, but I know I can beat this thing in one-on-one combat. I just have to knock it Parahex. I don't. So that's I guess a bout of good fortune. And since I do have Psyshock and I have Slack Off, I know I can beat this thing, and it's going to set me up nicely to take out the rest of his pokes. I know I can. I need to be about half to Little Crunch from his Tyranitar, and I also know that it's going to be tricky with making that situation of Slowbro with more than half against a Tyranitar. So the only hope I have is to take out his Gastrodon with as most HP as possible, while boosting my special defense to the point where if I do get Parahex, you know, the amount of damage you do to me with Scald isn't going to add up, if that makes sense. So that side chakra there tells me I can take him out with one more. And part of me was afraid of him going into Tyranitar right here, so I almost used Scald. I'm like, no, he's not going to do that. There's no way he's going to do that because he won't be able to kill me with a crunch. So there you go. And he told me, he's like, Steve, I'm sorry, I have to kill this thing in the gayest way possible. I was like, at first I was like, what did I say? Oh, I thought he was going to try and stall me with, I forgot, but the second choice was like, are you going to sub-stall me with T-Tar? It's like, it's the only way. So I said hover at about half. I'm not a big fan of the situation, but I'd rather be at half HP with him not behind a sub than full HP and him behind a sub. Simply because, I mean, I think the situation is about the same. And I feel like if I can make it so he's subbed down to the point where he can't make a sub again, and I'm not at a sub, and if he doesn't kill my Slowbro with a crunch, if that makes any sense. So he's got like less than a quarter of HP left, not behind a sub, and I'm at this amount of HP, and I used crunches and I live, then I'll be able to kill him off with the Skull, and I'll be in a much better situation, hopefully, being able to beat, or hopefully being able to force his Hectorus into 2 turns of Outrage to get some luck and get him to hurt himself, because I need that, but that's kind of what I do need the most. He's going to, like I said, keep trying to get Parahex, and I keep breaking it, so that's not really a big deal, I guess. I mean, it's what he wanted to happen, but, you know, unfortunately, luckily for me, I didn't get any Parahex at all, so that's just delicious, and I'm like, well, I can kill you out of the Skull because you're not going to kill him with a crunch, or you might. It's going to be close. I knew it was going to be close the whole time, but I don't want to let him know how close. But he crunched me and I die, so, you know, that happened. And he's like, well, I could kill you the whole time. I was like, yeah, I didn't want you to go for it. But pretty much, though, the fact he could have killed me the whole time just means that we wasted a whole lot of time, because the match probably would have been the same score, depending on, you know, like I said, if he wanted to risk saving Tyranitar to get, or if he wanted to risk killing his Hectorus with a crit and saving a Tyranitar or not, but yeah, it's fine. He ends up just being Scarf, and he outspeeds both my Latias and my Scarf Infernape, so I'm going to lose. But, you know, it was fun. There were some plays I could have made that I didn't. Some plays I tried to make that didn't happen, so that happens. But either way, rate, comment, subscribe. Make sure to check out Nick's channel. That'll be in the description. He's got really great stuff. I implore you to do so. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.